We had just finished, what's it called? Black Star Brunch.
Yes.
And he was like, y'all, we're doing a festival in the summer. We're all like, bro, we just finished an event. It's March.
Yeah. We were like, which summer? Like
this summer? We all thought it was next year. He was like, no, this year.
Yep.
It's this summer. We're like, oh, okay.
Everybody was kind of just like,
he was like,
I mean, I guess, okay.
Yep.
Like, because none of us have done this before. Dang, I low-key wish I went to Davido now, not gonna lie.
Huh?
I said I low-key wish I went to Davido now.
Me too,
lie.
you
Just a
know.
little bit.
I can't, no, it looked crazy though. Like,
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
I saw like the
Insane.
video with the confetti. I said,
Yeah, it did.
But I feel like he did the confetti too early. Like, it was
Yeah.
the very beginning of the song.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like very beginning. Like, they didn't even get a chance to like,
I wish they would have done like at the close.
yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? That
Oh,
would've been hot.
with you.
Yeah, because
That's
people were
hot.
literally still actively recording the song and
Yeah.
transitions and stuff while the confetti came out.
Was his theme like Michael Jackson or something?
I think
He's just been
so.
doing that
He's
on the
just
tour. I don't know, like
Really?
that,
With the
the transition.
glove?
The
Yeah,
transition
with
is
the
tough though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
The transition
That's-
eats. I'm not gonna lie. That's hard.
Yeah, but before he played With You, he had one glove on and the instrumentalists were doing
Yeah,
it.
he's
Like
he's
a
done it
Michael
like the
Jackson
past.
thing,
He didn't do it
but
at the
I was like,
He
beginning.
what
didn't
song
do
is
it at
that?
the beginning. It's new.
Yeah, he
It's
started
fun.
doing it like
new.
halfway through
halfway
the tour.
through. Yeah,
But it's tough though.
It is nice.
Shoot, with the crowd he pulled, he might as well
No,
start.
honestly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a
I feel like
Tuesday?
this concert was better than
yeah.
the one that we went to.
Tuesday was
Oh,
crazy.
for sure, definitely for
Which
sure.
one? Are you talking about the other one?
We went to
Which one did we
Davido
go
concert
to
in
2
2023.
years
He had come to
ago?
Capital One.
Oh,
That was his Timeless tour.
Yes.
It was okay.
But you know what's so funny? Because I didn't listen to this album.
Me either.
I don't think anybody did. All they
Yeah.
heard was with you.
But I feel like
With
the
You,
I know
that
a
was
couple
it.
of songs, but like
That
those are
was
just
it.
songs that like if it's not with you, it's like songs that I've heard in passing.
Oh shoot, that
But
better
like
than
to
me.
actually listen, like
All I know was
nah.
with you. That's
Yes.
it. All I know was with
I feel like
you,
that song
bro.
just took over the album, so there's
Yeah,
really no
facts.
point listening
Because
to the
didn't he
rest.
drop it before the album?
Welcome to the
All right, bet. So we were talking earlier, right? And that was on cam, right? We was talking about Davido's concert. And you heard them get into the nitty gritties, right? Confetti too early. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that they didn't like, right? And this is what we love to see, you know, from the AfroPlus team, right? Because it shows that what we're getting at the end of this month is going to be something that will be remembered, all right?
Sure, for sure.
We can go back to the start of the season. I've been talking about how it's the DMV Renaissance, right? Like it's time that we start to get our recognition. Like I was at New York Fashion Week last September, and I was talking to this lady, and she was saying that like, oh, like is the fashion there still bad? And I was like, dang, like it's like that.
Crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's well into the industry, so like I was like, is this the perception of us?
I was
You
about to
know?
say, and you would think,
That's actually crazy.
yeah, because people out here, people say that DMV
You can
people
dress.
know how to
Yeah.
dress. So for her to
So-
say that, dang.
So
Might have to rethink
with that
that.
being said, you know, you got to hear a little bit, but I would love for the two members of the team here, you know, to just start off with a little introduction, tell the people about yourselves. Shout out anyone else on the team, you
There's a
know.
lot of us.
We kind of deep, man.
And that's how it's supposed to be, right? And we'll get into this in the pod, but team's important.
Yes,
You
For
know,
sure,
like you can't do
100%.
anything without team.
at all.
And that's something that I've had to learn the hard way. All right. So I say all the time that like these pods really be like my personal consultations with people to learn from them. You know, so before we get into the questions, get into the stories in the background, you know, I'll give you all some chance to introduce ourselves.
Okay, I'll go first. Hello, everyone. My name is Bree Tiafo. I am on the AfroPlus team. My main role for AfroPlus is the director of digital marketing. So I handle all the graphics, the flyers, all the fun stuff that you see on Instagram is mainly me. My role for the festival is director of marketing, period. So all of the giveaways, the concepts, the flyers, the captions, the everything marketing wise that we've been doing has been run by me and a team of lovely people that are assisting me. Apart from AfroPlus, I do have my own business. I do graphic design, Book Breezy Graphics. So I've been doing graphics for about, I want to say about 7-8 years now. It's actually been some time.
That's a veteran.
Yeah.
That's a veteran.
No, for real. It's been some time and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be on the curb with the people. So Shout out to everybody.
Welcome
Shout
to
out
the
to
curb.
Diane.
Welcome to the curb. And shout out Diane. She's not on
Shout
cam
out Diane
today.
in the
We don't
back.
got
Yeah,
we don't have
yeah.
a producer cam, but you will hear her throughout the pod.
Yes, sir.
So recognize the voice.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, that was a beautiful intro. Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Derek. My role for AfroPlus kind of changes and intertwines with whatever, but for this festival that's happening on August 31st, I'm the production manager running all things with the artists, making sure that they got what they need, they on stage on time, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm out here, man. I'm here. I go by Frosty. It's a nickname I have carried with me for some time now, but yes. Shout out to everybody that's on the team. And shout out to Diane. I'm gonna just, I think that's all I got. Yeah, intro pretty quick and easy. Smooth.
Yeah. Let's start off by, it's 5 of us in the room. Kendall, our producer, as y'all know, Diane, Derek, and Bree. I want us to all go and say our 3 favorite artists.
Like, period.
Like of all time,
no
or just
genre,
like
no, just boy.
3 favorite.
I might get cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
hard.
personal though.
It
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Dang.
We can put 2 minutes on the clock and then let us think
My
and
3
deliberate.
favorite artists. Dang. No, I gotta check my phone.
I mean, I got 2. It's that third one I got bad.
I only can think of one right now, which is crazy.
Okay. All right. I think I got it.
Y'all moving fast.
You don't have yours yet?
I don't even have one.
Nah, cause I won't lie though. Like my artists, they change with time.
They changed.
We can do
They
current.
change
We can do current.
Current?
Because I'm not gonna lie, all time's too hard for me.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's a little too hard. We can do
Okay.
current.
Cause
We
I'm
can do
looking at my
current.
phone like, dang, who I be listening to?
Yeah, cause even one of my artists that I
Dang,
used
my
to
current-
really bang with, he ain't dropping a minute, so I can't even say him. I can't give him that.
My current.
1 minute left on the clock.
Oh, what's that? All right.
Oh, I bet. You
Oh,
gonna
you
start us off.
ready? You ready? Oh,
Not your there.
okay. All right. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah.
I think I got mine too. 8. My last one, they gonna be like, huh?
the unison size.
Nah, that was a hard question. I'm not gonna lie. We start off with a bang.
Okay.
Locking in my answers.
Yeah, I think I got it now.
I think so.
But mine's not in order though. I'm just.
Oh yeah, there's no order.
Yeah, there's no order of mine.
Do we have to give an order?
It's okay.
No order.
Wait, I can give an order.
We can do no order. We can do no order.
Shuffle it. I can shuffle it. I can shuffle it.
We can
Okay.
do no
I
order.
feel like we're all
Pat.
about to say so many different people. It's gonna be
All
so
right.
different.
I feel
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
I feel like.
All right, bet. Kendall.
Oh, you want me to start off? Okay.
You been ready.
Okay, so I gotta get an honorable mention, bro, to my guy J. Cole. I'm sorry, I gotta get an honorable mention.
I will
But my
accept
three,
that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
my 3 is gonna be Drake. I'm sorry, all the Kendrick fans. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say Drake, Odell. Please watch. Please, if you don't know who Odell is, please look him up. And then there's it's a producer artist collab called Gems, Jems. You're welcome. That's all I'll say.
AfroPlus.
Okay,
Who wants to go
Dang.
first?
I can go.
All right.
So the first person I'm gonna say that has been my favorite artist for like I don't know the last how many years, but consistency is consistency. That's all I will say on that one. But my
Okay.
first is Drake. Like he said, sorry to the Kendrick fans, but I was riding with Drake from the beginning. I'm gonna rock with him now. My second, right now, this used to be a different person, but right now, my second, I would say is Gunna. I listen to a lot of Gunna actually.
Okay.
I listen to Gunna almost every day, to be honest. And my third is crazy because they haven't made music in a long time. But my third is actually Rihanna. I listen to
Whoa.
Rihanna almost every single day.
But that's not bad though. I could take that.
That's
Like
not
her
bad,
songs, even
but
though it's been a while, they
that's a
still
little
crazy.
crazy.
How though?
It's
Like she doesn't, but
fierce.
she doesn't have bad music. It's
She
been a
doesn't.
while, but
She
like,
doesn't.
She has those songs you could really keep playing over
yeah,
and over.
like,
So that's why but you said, I first you said all the time. So you kind of got it.
and they,
Okay,
they
that's
still
right.
be playing some of her songs when we go out.
Yeah.
That's
and
that.
she hasn't made songs in years.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That just goes to show that she's still
Because
great.
I would equivalate Rihanna to like Frank Ocean for me.
Okay,
Mm, okay.
okay,
So I
okay,
can
okay.
understand
I can
that.
take that. I can
Yeah,
take that. I
That's
can
not
take
crazy.
that.
That's not crazy.
I guess I'll walk into mine. So I've been listening to a lot more gospel recently.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a guy, Joe L. Barnes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I had this hot take that I felt like gospel music really wasn't good, right?
Really?
In the aspect of like coming from secular and like I think
Mhm.
in terms of creativity,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't there. But at the same time, like I think gospel music also serves a different purpose,
Right.
right?
I agree.
But Joel Barnes has been somebody that I really like. I would then go Drake.
Dang.
All right.
Welcome to the team.
You know, it's just like I just don't feel like he can miss.
He can't.
I
He
fucking-
does not.
I feel like he can't miss.
He
Y'all gonna
doesn't.
hate me. Y'all gonna hate me.
Lastly, I will close it out with Soul.
Hmm.
That's Cleo Soul and her husband.
Oh, okay, okay,
Group.
okay.
Amazing. It's like,
Now I'm intrigued. I gotta hear some of
yes.
their stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, like Soul, they're like the pinnacle of like peaceful music.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have to tap into that.
To your before I go, I'll go next. Or Diane, you want to go?
I can go next if you want me to.
Okay, yeah, but before to your point about the gospel music, right? I'm not gonna lie, I had the same like sentiment about it because I only knew the gospel music that we sang in church.
Church,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And like the songs you hear on what's that radio station?
91.9?
91.9.
My fellow Africans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when like I started hearing like other types and like it really does change your perspective. And
Yeah.
so like I just want to piggyback on that. It was cool. Yeah, I messed with that.
Yeah, so I think just to that point, like with gospel, like you have to just listen to it more to find your niche,
For
sure.
right?
Yeah.
And find the artist that you like, because like
Yeah.
it's not as broadcasted as
Exactly. Yeah.
other music. So like you just have to kind of do a little more deep dive in and stuff. But
Yeah.
with
That's
that,
actually
Like there are
big
rappers. Like
Yeah, I feel like
Yes.
sometimes we be
But-
feeling pressured to listen to like certain gospel songs. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, we see it
Yeah.
so much,
mhm.
and like we hear them in church and stuff. But like you still, like you said, have to find what works
for
for you.
you, yeah.
Which is
and what
important.
speaks to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Miss Diane.
Like that one jump.
Okay.
My bad.
I have to also do an honorable mention.
Uh-oh.
So I want to say the people behind the camera, they're cheating, bro. They're cheating.
That was not a part of the plan.
That was not.
That was
Yeah.
not part of the
not
plan.
Okay, well,
And
guess
you
what?
guys are-
Kendall,
Well,
now
guess what?
Diane.
I'm rewriting the rules. I'm gonna do an honorable mention because it's like she's not in my rotation presently, but she's carried me through life. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
Janae Aiko.
Okay.
I cannot be listing top nothing and not mention Janae Aiko at all. You know?
That's valid.
But in my top three, and these are three people that I'm pretty sure I listen to at least one song of theirs every single day. Not to hop on the bandwagon, but I'm a Drake girl down. When it was Drake versus Kendrick, I did not give a crap about Kendrick. I haven't listened to a Kendrick song since like 2016. Like, I don't care. But then there's also Stormzy.
Good one.
We love Stormzy on this side. And then Dave.
Good one.
Thank you.
So let me tell y'all, I'm so sorry. Let me tell y'all, bro. Me and him, we've been arguing for weeks. UK versus US.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, we've been arguing for weeks. He
What are
says
the
US, I say UK.
I think it depends on your vibe.
But why though? Like, what are your takes?
Hold on. He's manipulating you guys. Hold on. He's saying
Is that what we're doing here?
he's just gonna sit there and say UK versus US. I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about
Okay.
rap
Okay.
music, bro.
But what's your take though? Like, why?
My take is US has better rappers.
And
Oh, you're UK.
yes.
Why?
So I'm telling him that like you can mention, because for one, rap started here, right? But you can mention all the rappers from here. I think in terms of potential and what we see, I think that you're comparing an adult to a child, right?
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
No, because UK it's newer, right?
That is true,
It's
though.
a lot
That is true.
newer to
Okay.
the scene than what the US is, right? So we have history to base off the US. Like we have all of this.
Yeah.
I think just in pure talent, like if you listen to Dave's Psychodrama, the stuff he does on that album, I've never seen in my life. I've never seen in my life, bro.
Is that your favorite UK rapper?
That's a question. That's a question.
Yeah, I only know like what, 2, maybe 3.
I don't even know who my favorite UK rapper is, honestly.
I have to give it to him. I do. Yeah.
Damn, that's
Psychodrama, that got me through some hard times, bro. It got me through some really hard times, bro. Like, that's an album. That's an album. So, yeah.
I could see that take, like them being newer too. I could see that take. That's a good take.
I'll just say this. Who would you want to work for your company, an adult or a child? Just saying. Just saying. Like, come on, bro.
But when that child grows up, trust me.
Hey.
Trust me.
The adults gonna grow too.
Oh man, yeah. To all the Drake people in the building and watching, I am not a Drake fanatic like everybody else is. I think Drake cool, he alright, but I don't listen to bro like that. I ain't gonna lie. So
Bruh's crazy.
yeah. But I will say, like, I'm not gonna lie, like my music palette is not as wide as y'all's. Y'all like y'all spread. I'm only like I'm very like, yeah. Number 1, I'll go Gunna for sure. Number 1 been Gunna for a little minute. I ain't gonna lie. Number 2, I'm gonna go Dolph, Young Dolph. Rest in peace to my man. That's a good man. And then 3, I was debating with my 3rd one, but I'm gonna go Dirk.
Really?
Yeah.
You listen to Lil Durk?
Yeah, heavy. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like my palette's not as wide as y'all. But I'm trying to get into that though. I am trying to like, spread and like really.
You know,
like,
I actually really thought you were gonna say like somebody really ghetto.
I was, but I took it back. I took it back.
I thought he was
I
going to say
took it
Nino
back.
Page.
No, like I thought you were gonna say
I was with
somebody
somebody else,
really
somebody
ghetto.
older, but I was gonna say Flock, Big Flock.
But that's a good one though.
I was
In your
gonna
top
say it.
3?
Yeah, I've been cranking Big Flock since I was in high school.
No, I think
Big Flock is a good
old
one,
Big
though.
Flock
Not gonna
is
lie.
OC.
Yeah, for sure.
I just haven't listened to him since he got out.
And that's what I'm saying. I have like a couple from his new
I
joint
actually
he dropped,
haven't either,
but
not
he hasn't
gonna
dropped
lie.
anything recent. So I was like, damn, I can't even put him in because it's been too long. But I'm always cranking at least one Flock jump a day. Maybe.
Yeah.
So he's your favorite D&B rapper?
Yeah, Dean rapper for sure. Yeah, Flock.
Okay,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Who are our favorite DMV rappers?
I'm a Shabazz girl.
Oh,
I love Shabazz. I'm like, check. Have you heard that song?
Are you in tune?
We used to jump up and down and call to that song.
nah,
Oh my
check
god.
used to set the room on fire. I ain't
What?
gonna lie.
That song comes on, you just lose all
Set the
like
room on
everything.
fire,
Like that's a
bro.
great
All
song.
Steez goes out
All
the window.
Steez,
Everything.
like Steez does not matter at
No
that point.
stand up
That's a
against no
great
being
song.
cool. Like check,
Yeah,
come on,
Shabazz for
yeah.
me, for sure.
Yeah.
Derek.
I'm Flock.
Okay.
Flock
Yeah.
all the way through and through. I ain't gonna lie.
Shabazz is number 2. You know who number 1 is? Cutiful.
Beautiful.
I'm a
Oh my
Cutiful
days.
girl. Damn.
I'm like, we taking it back now. I ain't
No,
gonna
we
lie.
are.
Taking it back.
Kendall.
For me, I'm sorry. Nino Page is probably the best D rapper I've heard. But
He is
if we
good,
talking
dog.
old school, I'm gonna brand a name y'all don't know, like Jazz Swerve. If you know, you know.
Jazz
Why don't I think
Swerve.
I've
You know
heard that
what
name
Jazz
before?
I'm not-
Swerve.
dang.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. And that's Big Fox Man's.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I
that.
Yeah.
literally feel like
Yeah,
I've heard
I'm
that
about to
name
say,
before.
Nah, he's like, he dropped, like, there's one project that he dropped, and I was like, if he sticks with this, he can be OC.
Dang.
He can
Dang.
be
But
OC.
that's what happens to DMV rappers, bro. They
Yes.
start and then
Yeah.
That consistency is not there.
it's not it, bro.
Like,
And the same goes with my answer, Light Show. Old Light Show.
That's a
Dang.
what? Yellow
We're
tape
unlocking
white
a
talk.
box right now.
Yellow tape white talk.
Yellow Tape Light Show,
Y'all don't
bro.
even. Oh, dang! Now that's a
Old
good
Light
answer
Show,
right
bro.
there.
Like,
Lil Nas has
I can't lie. Honorable mention. I get that to him. I, ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I have never heard a Nino Page song in my life.
Whoa.
so
I don't know
AfroPlus.
any.
low key wish I was. wish
I
I
am
was.
so sorry to all the fans. I don't think I
you
have. Or
serious?
maybe I have and I just didn't know it was him.
you have,
Yeah,
you
you
had,
definitely have,
you had.
for
What's
sure.
like his most popular?
It's a
Relapse.
couple. It's really a couple. I know for sure you heard. It's not. Is it? Can you consider it a song?
Tomorrow will be better.
His Lemonade
Yeah.
freestyle. I know you heard that. Like it was all over TikTok and
the only one I
everything.
know.
Dang,
It
it's
was.
not ringing any bells.
Dang.
Maybe if I like hear the tune, it'll
Yeah,
come.
you
We'll,
might
back.
have
we'll
to.
play some post pod.
Yeah, we might have to. You might have to.
We'll add that to
Because
your
right now I'm
topic.
like-
Yeah, add it to you. Yeah, because you might have to bring up the speed.
Nah, for
Cuzzo,
real.
he could. I ain't gonna lie. Cuzzo cooks. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
So,
So on the topic of music, right? Hence a big reason why, we're here,
Yeah.
right? Like aside from, and we'll get into our personal ventures as well, and which I do outside of this, but AfroPlus.
AfroPlus.
We making headway,
Yes,
big
we are.
names coming to this area,
Yeah.
right? Like, what was the first moment when y'all was like, wait, like, we could really do this?
That's a
That's
good
such
question.
a good question.
That's a really good question.
So this is something that's like this festival, like the idea of this festival is something that's honestly been in talks for a little while.
Okay.
But like before it was just like a conversation.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, concrete written down like we're doing this day, this time. Like before it was just like a conversation. Like Michael, our CEO of AfroPlus, he was always like, y'all, I want to do a festival. And like we've done a lot of events, we've done things, but like
So many.
a festival just like, you want to do a festival? Like, are you
Yeah.
sure? Can we do that? So like hearing it, we were kind of just like, it sounds good, but like,
Is it
sounds
possible?
good. Like, can we
Yeah.
actually do it? And then I don't even remember when it was the actual like first realization that like this is real. Like he's not joking anymore. We're actually doing this.
I want to say it was probably the top of the year. We had just finished, what's it called? Black Star Brunch.
Yes.
And he was like, yo, we're doing a festival in the summer. We're all like, bro, we just finished an event. It's March.
Yeah. We were like, which summer? Like
This summer? We all thought it was next year. He was like, no, this year.
Yep.
It's this summer. We're like, oh, okay.
Everybody was kind of just like,
He was like, all
I
right.
mean, I guess, okay.
Yeah.
Like, because none of us have done this before. Like,
yeah.
that's something that I hope is being, told through what we're doing. Like, we're first timers. So we're
Yeah.
doing our best. But like to hear that we were doing a festival, and originally it was supposed to be 2 days.
Yeah.
So we were just like, ooh, like,
2
how are we
days.
about to do
Yeah.
all this? I've never even personally been to a music festival.
Likewise.
So now being on the other side of it is like,
Yeah.
it just
And
sounded
that's-
foreign.
That's another thing too. Like the fact that we haven't been to a festival. What I don't want to say everybody because I know we haven't, but I won't speak for the whole team. But the fact that we haven't been to one is kind of like now we got to put one on. It's like how do we satisfy the needs of those who have
Yep.
been to festivals and get them
Yeah.
to want to come out, and even those who haven't been. How do we draw them in to want to come to a festival? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
the amount of questions that I get about, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do? I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's my first time,
We
so
get so many questions, like we barely have the answers ourselves. To be
Yeah.
honest. But I
Yeah.
think for me, I would say my first actual realization that like this was real was we had one meeting and Michael was writing the lineup that we were potentially getting on like a whiteboard. And when I was seeing the names, I was like, wow. So we're actually about to do this for real. Like he's
Yeah.
actually already in talks with, all of these artists and different things. So like this is no longer just a conversation. Like this is real life
Something
now.
that we're doing.
So I think
Yeah.
from that meeting, it kind of like woke me up like, okay, we need to lock in now. Like we're actually about to put on a festival this summer. Like not
Yeah.
next summer, but this summer.
What does the time commitment look like for something
Oh
like this?
man!
Because
Bro.
if we're talking about March to now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're putting on something like this, there's no way that you're getting good sleep and you're not
Yeah.
touching Red Bulls. Like, there's no way. Like,
I'll tell you, it's literally like for some it's a full time, for some it's a part time.
Yep.
But it's really y'all gonna think I'm exaggerating. It's 24/7
It is 24/7.
because when we're not meeting, you still got to work on what your team needs to get done. So, for example, Bree's doing marketing, so she got to
Yeah.
make sure that all the videographers, photographers, they're all in check, they all quality,
Yeah.
producers or whatever. Production, I gotta make sure that the run of show and the flow of the artist all makes sense. Diane in the back, she's stage, so she gotta make sure that the stage is prepped and ready to go for each. So like, even if we're not meeting, we still gotta make sure that like everything that we're doing is like intact. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's 24/7, man. I'm
and
really not
approximately how big is the team for this?
So we have our internal AfroPlus team that is there like through and through all year round. And we are about, I want to say like 11, 12.
Yeah, I think like 11.
It's about 11, 12 of us. But then individually, we all have our own separate little teams that like we're working with for the festival. So like Derek was saying, like I have my marketing team, which I think for me right now consists of about 12, 13 people.
Jeez.
And those people are not on the actual internal team. So like,
Yeah.
that's a new 12, 13 people.
Yeah.
And then like Derek has his production team.
Yeah.
Diane has her stage team. And there's like so many other teams that we work with. There's going to be endless volunteers. So it's going to be a lot of us. Like
Yeah.
actually a lot of people.
And when we talk about like something of this caliber, right? Teams that are this big. How do y'all go about delegating tasks? All right, because of course there's work for everybody,
Yeah.
for sure.
right?
Yes.
And I think we can take this a step back before we get to that question. Like, how did y'all go about finding talent?
Like people on AfroPlus? Or like on
Or
Yeah,
people
like
on
our internal
like
team.
my marketing
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
And then production and stage.
I think for me, my main priority was people who I know that I can trust.
Yeah.
So I was kind of not looking so much for the talent, but more so like
The
the work
reliability.
ethic and the reliability. And then the talent was kind of like my second string of what I was
Yeah.
looking for. So with me having to do marketing, like there's a lot of content that needs to be made. So my first instinct, of course, was to look for people who already do that, like content creators.
Yeah.
And just people who are like aesthetically pleasing as far as how they market themselves, because marketing is all over. So like
Yeah.
how they do that stuff, what their social media looks like, their TikTok and all that stuff. And I kind of just reached out to each of them personally and was telling them a little bit of what I was doing and what I was looking for and kind of my expectations of the people that I wanted on my team. And I gave them the opportunity, yes or no, would they like to do it. I told them that it's a lot and it is work. Like we're gonna have to work. So if you want to come and just enjoy the festival, this is probably not the team for you to be on. Because like we're gonna have to do work.
Yeah.
But I kind of gave them that choice and let them know. And those who were with it, I picked them and we just went
Kept
with
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, my bad. I gotta agree. Same thing. Like, especially with production, since we're gonna be like involved with the artists a lot. You need somebody who's not gonna geek. Like when it's time to work, you're not trying to get a picture with the artist. Like, oh, I'm trying to get a selfie. You trying to sneak a video, send it to your man. It's like, oh, I'm backstage. But nah, like she was saying, somebody you could trust, reliable, not geeking, and just like for me, I'm looking for somebody who quick on their feet. Like they can think fast because.
It's with production, there will always be something.
Always.
What?
Always.
There will always be something. Like,
especially with like past ones that we've done, like we didn't really have like specific teams, but like we kind of all would work together. And like if you're not quick on your feet and you're not like thinking like, oh, this needs to be done, instead of you like looking to see who can do it, you just jump to it.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I need. So basically same things we was looking for and then things like that. But yeah, it's a process though. But we got it and we gonna rock out. So yeah.
And we talked about the internal team, right? And y'all have kind of been together since Towson, right? How did this form? What was like the initial let's do this. And then over time, through how many years we got here,
It's been like 10?
Yeah. So I think like it's a little different for everyone on the team, like how they kind of got looped into it and how long it's been for them. I'll say probably for Derek and I, like our first encounter with something like this was probably 10 years ago. I want to say like our freshman year of college, like 2015, 2016. So we're going on about 10 years now, but there's been a lot of different groups and phases and teams and how we got to this. It was honestly like a fresh start. Like the last big thing that we did, it didn't go how we wanted it to go.
Okay.
And we ran into a lot of issues that really we just needed a fresh start from. So AfroPlus to me is like our fresh start. And I think since we've, regrouped and regathered and found the people that we actually do need to help us and the people that are suitable for what, like the type of work that we're doing, I think since then it's been smooth sailing. So to me, it was a long process of getting here, but now that we're here, it's just like a fresh start. So I think like it's just been different for everybody. Like it's been, some of us have been here for like, I don't know, the past 1 year. Some people will probably say about 4 or 5 years. And then there's like the rest of us will probably say like 10 years. Like it varies. So it depends on who you're asking, honestly.
And hence the name AfroPlus, right? Like African community, right? And I believe a lot of this was conceptualized through like working with ADCs. How does like our heritage, right, impacts the artists that we bring or that y'all bring, right, and the experience that you try to cultivate, right?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm gonna see if I could throw like a couple of cents on top of that. In terms of like the heritage and cultivating like the artists that we bring and such, it's like I feel like before there was always like this misconception of Africans and all that good stuff, you know, back when we was kids, you know,
Yeah.
name calling and all that. But like now it's like Afrobeats is hot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody want them African, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess it's kind of continuing to build that exposure and continue to like introduce people to that. Cause as you can see, the lineup is like, it's Gunna, Asake, Sensei, like it's different cultures, it's not just African.
Yeah.
Like, it's just hence the name AfroPlus is like the African culture plus more. So, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't put that together. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So like just, you know, just taking the time and opportunity just to bring whatever we can and, you know, together just to kind of portray it. So,
Facts.
yeah.
Okay. And I believe before it was AfroPlus, it was Heatwave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Heatwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heatwave DC, man.
Yeah, we tried to scratch that one from our memory,
Yeah.
but okay.
Let's bring that back. If you don't mind me asking, why the name change and what is different culturally? What is different in terms of the deliverable, you know, that we're bringing with this new chapter of the company?
Well, I think the name mainly changed because we wanted to show that we can do just a lot more.
Okay.
Which hence why he was talking about like the Afro Plus. Like
Yeah.
some people might know that, but that's what the plus is actually for. Like Africans plus more, or Afrobeats plus more. Like it's always
Yeah.
a plus more. So I think that is like the main reason for the name change. And also, like I said before, we didn't really like the way Heatwave went.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just like a fresh start, honestly.
Yeah.
But thinking about Heatwave is crazy. Or I think the difference is before, to me, Heatwave, and probably to a lot of other people, it seemed like it was mainly for one part of Africa or like one, you know, small region of Africa.
Yeah.
And now I feel like we're trying our best to
Enlarge that coast.
yes, like to have something for everybody, to be inclusive to everybody. Like, and from what I've seen, like the events that we've been doing since we became Afro Plus, like a lot of people show up, people who we wouldn't even expect, people who we didn't even think were paying attention to what we're doing. People from all different walks of life are there. So I think that just goes to show the work that we've put in to make it a more diverse community, to make it more inclusive to any and everybody that happens to grace our presence. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I think for me, like when I had first seen the flyer, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about this area, like, you know, Furrow has something in the water, and like you kind of see that a lot of the festivals and things that we see in this area are put on by the big names that kind of come back and want to impart.
Yeah.
Right? What does it mean to y'all to still be here, to be growing in all aspects of life, and to be able to share that with the people that are around y'all? Because when we think about it, like, this is something, like, going back to, like, this is something big, bro. Like, we can't sit down and ignore the work that y'all put in, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of why a lot of my questions have been focusing on, like, the grunt work and the behind the scenes, because people will see this and they'll be like, oh, another festival.
Yeah.
Right? First timers, right?
First timers.
March was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about a lot of things that y'all had to overcome.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show, like, there's real work ethic that needs to be had to get something like that, right? So shout out to y'all team, for one. All the teams, the CEO,
Shout out to the
everyone.
team.
Yeah, like,
Afro pluses, man.
without the team, this wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Without
be
the
here.
team, there
for
is no
sure.
Afro Plus.
Literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the question was like, still being local, still being ingrained in the culture, and putting on something for the people around you. You know, like, what does this mean to y'all, like, personally, though?
I guess I'll take that one. Honestly, like, for me personally, like, I like putting on events.
Okay.
Like, I just like the time that goes into building something, going through the whole planning process, the execution, and then the day of, you take a step back and you just look and you see everybody enjoying themselves, everybody having a good time. It's like, that brings like a satisfaction. It's like, dang, like, I was able to bring everybody together, they had a good time, and, you know, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? So just being able to have this opportunity to, like, put on a festival or be a part of a team that's putting on a festival of this size with these artists and these names, it's like, dang, that's tough. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, and it's only the beginning. Like, who knows where else we're gonna go from here? Who knows what else we're gonna do going forward? So it's just like, it just means a lot. It's cool.
Yeah.
So I feel accomplished. I feel like
As you
I'm
should.
doing something good
As
for
you
the
should.
community. So
Yeah.
Exactly, perfect word. I think for me, I too like to put on events. I feel like we've just been doing this for so long. Like
literally.
even little stuff that we did in college, like to now, we've put on events for a long time. But for me, I personally like inspiring people who are looking up to what we're doing. Like it's so cool to see that there are people who you probably wouldn't even think are paying attention to like your Instagram story and what you're
Yeah.
posting, but like just knowing that like they see what we're doing and like they want to be a part of it too, and they just think it's the coolest thing ever. Like we sometimes leave the meetings and we're just like, man, another meeting. But like
Yeah.
there's people who actually would love to be on this
sitting
side
on
of it.
that.
It's
Yeah.
like
bro.
just understanding that and being able to be a part of that, it's like it's impactful. And honestly, that's just it's really, really heartwarming to me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's nice to see.
Yeah. I for sure think that like as people that are doing a lot, it's a double-edged sword, right? In the regard of we're here because we want more,
Yes.
right? So there's always going to be a part of us that's not let me not say not satisfied, but that hungers for that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I just think it's good to distinguish like the hunger and the blessing,
Yep.
right? Because when you think about it, like the blessing is the fact that you're on a call putting on such a big festival,
Yeah.
right? The hunger is that it might take a lot out of you, or like y'all want more. But and I think like I call these sometimes I call like some of my problems first class problems, right? Because they are real issues and real concerns that affect me and affect, you know what I'm saying? But like the fact that I'm even having this problem is the blessing. Like
Yeah.
I'm packing my
That's
room
a
up.
really good way to look at it.
Yeah, like I'm
not gonna
packing my
lie.
room up, right? About to move and stuff, and my room is just filled with clothes. Like I can't move without stepping on something,
Yeah.
right? Because I cleared out my closet because that was the only way that I was going to actually take this serious, right? And I'm like, bro, like I'm getting frustrated, and I sat down. I was like, you have a lot of clothes,
Yeah.
you know, like, and that alone was like oh wow, like you know, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know,
That's a really good
yeah, like
perspective.
I thank God that I have this many clothes
Yeah.
that
Yep.
I can't really maneuver in my room without stepping on something, you know.
That's a
So
really
like,
good perspective.
I just kind of wanted to bring that to y'all as the days coming. You know, stress is gonna heal.
The stress started in March.
So and like game day is gonna be a whole nother situation.
A whole nother beast,
Yeah.
man. Whole
You
nother
know?
Whole
beast.
another situation.
So that's something that I just wanted to impart with y'all. Question for the both of you: favorite event that y'all have done
Oh,
in the whole, like in the entirety of every iteration of the company.
iteration.
No, that is actually hilarious.
In any iteration, like favorite event. Diane, you better be thinking
I'm
as
about
well.
to say, yeah,
Thinking as
you
well.
definitely gotta go.
My favorite event.
I'm not gonna. I know mine off the rip.
So this
I think you know
includes
mine.
change.
I feel like I know
Yeah,
yours
you know
too.
mine already.
That low key might be mine too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think.
Or maybe I'm not gonna lie. Close second would be Echo Stage. That one was cool.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was, and we was young. No, we were really young
That
when
was
we
a
did that
good
one.
one.
We was kids. when
Yeah,
did
we
that
were
one.
kids.
I don't even know how. I don't even know how.
I don't even know how we were allowed in that place. We were young.
Bro.
This was like this is
We were in
This was
college.
Yeah, we were in college.
Yeah.
It was like 20.
I think I was Miss
17,
ADT at the time, so I had to have been
2018,
19.
19?
I think
No. It might have been 18, 19. Yeah.
yeah, probably.
We did Echo Stage with Burna Boy. This is when he dropped Ye.
Yeah.
We had Burna
imagine
Boy.
how we were
Yeah.
feeling at that time.
Bisa Katie, Mary Coon.
And who else was there?
Jaji Hollins was supposed to go on, but he ain't go.
Yeah.
And then YC came, but came too late. So
Yeah.
he didn't get on. But we was kids when we did
We
that.
were so young.
It was
Wow.
that was insane. But like that's
So,
a close
like-
second for me. I ain't gonna lie.
At any point of this, I can say my favorite event. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be at AfroPlus now. It
yeah.
could be,
Any
like,
point.
from Change Foundation to
Yeah.
all that stuff. Oh, okay. If that's the case, then I think I know mine. Should I go first?
Nah, Diane gotta go first.
What?
Diane, you gotta
Yeah.
go first. You've been too
Okay.
quiet, bro. You gotta go first.
Hey, sorry. Okay, I would actually say
I'm scared.
this is my favorite event because this is the event that made me be like, no, like when I grow up, I want to be a part of something like this. It was I think my senior year of high school. I went to the Ankara party
Ooh.
with the orange.
You took it
Was that
back.
Was that Tenny?
You took it
That
back.
was Tenny.
That was
Yeah.
either my junior year or my senior year of high school. I went with my cousin.
Where was that one at? Hampton
Hampton.
Conference?
It was
The
Hampton.
Hampton.
I
Damn.
worked at my house. I went there with my cousin. And I was like, no, like these people are so cool. I'm like 17. I'm like, no, like I can't wait to graduate high school, go to
Man.
college. Like they're so cool. This is
I
so much.
remember
Like I had
that.
the time of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
You took it back with that one. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
Yeah,
gonna
mind
definitely
you,
lie.
I've never left the
I forgot about
house,
that.
so it was
Me
like,
too.
wow, this is big.
Dang, that's lit. That's all right. You want to go? You want to go?
Oh, mine.
All right.
Mine actually is battles. I can't remember the year, but it was at Kennedy High School.
I know you're talking about.
That battle
That
of
one
the
was lit.
ASAs was epic. Like that to me was like something that you could watch on TV.
No,
like
yeah.
that was
Slaves.
good
Nah,
dancing right there.
No, that was the was it that was the Gunna and Asake version, wasn't it?
I think so. No, was it? I just
No,
remember it
that
was
was-
in Kennedy High School.
Yeah, I remember. I know you're talking about. Yeah. 3
I
days.
remember, and like
Yeah.
our theme was like rags to riches.
Slaves.
Right. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Then you're right.
Yes.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
It was
yeah.
that one, man. I don't think I'll ever
Slaves
forget
is
that day.
crazy.
Like, dang. I don't think I will ever forget that day. Like that day was was a very good day.
Okay.
Even though we didn't win. But
Yeah.
we still had a great time. Like that was
Yeah.
quality right there.
Oh, I
The
remember
fact
it's
that you
coming back
didn't
to
win
me,
and you
dog.
still enjoyed it,
Yeah.
it
Facts.
speaks a lot about the
Yeah.
event.
That is very true.
Dang. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Mine is the most recent one. And AfroPlus that I watched, and they probably know. But mine was the Black Star brunch that we did. The
Oh, that
very
was
first
fun.
one.
That was a blast.
It was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. And it was my favorite because like, I'm the only person from Ghana on the team. Like nobody else is from Ghana at all. And I fake had to fight for this brunch. They weren't trying to let me do it. I had to fake fight for it. And I
It
wasn't going
even
like
2
that.
years ago. It was last year.
It was last year?
'Cause-
Oh, you're going
yeah,
to
it
two?
was last year.
Oh, yeah. So it was last year. I'm tweaking. Yeah. So it was
It
last
feels like
year.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
we wouldn't have done so much, but it was last year. And I had to fight because I won't say they didn't want me to do it, but like there were a lot of stipulations that was going to come with it. And I was
Yeah.
like, nah, like I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. So I got some people to help me. The Avengers. Yo, shout out to the Avengers, man. They really helped me put the whole thing together. And I can't lie, it was mad lit. Like everybody came out, good
That was a
vibe,
great
great
event.
turnout. So yeah, that's my number one. That's my favorite. I can't lie. My favorite one.
I like how like everyone's favorite event was low-key at different
times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Different times.
And I think like it's very good to know that this is something that like Afro Fest is something that it's new,
Yeah.
right, to y'all in terms of a festival, but not new to y'all in terms of putting on great events,
Yeah.
right? To take it a step further, working with great artists,
Yep.
you know? And with that being said, you already answered my next question. But I was going to ask your favorite AfroPlus event.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite one.
My favorite AfroPlus event.
Yeah.
Have we had, how many we had? Oh, I got another one though.
I think Black Star Bunch is an honorary mention for me.
Okay.
Great event. But my personal favorite, and y'all are probably gonna be shocked, but my personal favorite was Lagos Island when we had Debanj come.
I was
Because I just thought it was such a good, like everything went well.
no.
Like
Oh my
that
goodness.
is one event
I
that
was just
we
about to say
had that I feel like everything went the way we
Yeah.
wanted it to. Like the artist was great,
Mhm.
the crowd was energetic, like the vibes were good, the media team was good. Like everything to me for that event was good.
Yeah.
And it was just a fun event. I feel like us, as far as the team, like we actually got to enjoy that one.
Mhm.
So that to me is probably I would say that one's probably my favorite.
And that's big though, like enjoying what you put on.
Yes.
Because like we was talking about earlier, like stress, it's
Mhm.
real.
Yeah.
Yep.
Game day stress, it's realer.
Yep.
Right. And the fact that like it went that smooth was like, I know that's like, that's like,
It was just like
I can only imagine what that felt like.
yeah.
Dang. I'd probably say that too, because
Okay.
even for that one, like she was saying, it was definitely smooth. We didn't have that many problems, and like the amount of people that came out was crazy. And like there was a point in time where I went to the back of because it was at Karma, so I went to the back of Karma, just put up my phone, took a quick little. I say, yo, there's people in
Yeah.
like hella
It's
people,
deep.
everybody's vibing, enjoying, waving their flags. There's food trucks outside. They eating. We got party inside, party outside. Everybody had a great time. Like, yeah, I had to agree with Brie on that one. That was a fire event. Can't lie. But Black Star Brunch still number one for me.
That's real.
Number one.
I don't know if this counts.
Uh-oh.
Because it's a partnership. It was a partnership. But I had a time at Culture FM.
I knew she was gonna say culture.
If Culture FM doesn't count, then I would actually say AfroPlus Piano with
That was
Day,
a good one, too.
with One Day Cole and Uncle Waffles.
Yeah.
Like
That was a good
One
one,
Day
too.
Cole
still got it, bro.
definitely
One Day
did
Cole
his
He
thing.
still got it. One Day Cole
That is a
still got
performer
it.
right
Yeah,
there.
he did his big one.
Yo,
And I
he
think
was
it's great to notice that, like, we was kind of talking about this before pod, like business personality and like how stuff meshes for
Yeah.
a good
For
interview.
sure.
And I think the same thing applies to like art musicians, right?
Yeah.
Good music does not equal somebody
A good-
making something
yeah.
that's a good performance. And I think like
Exactly.
being able to make good music and then make it alive
Yeah.
when you come and perform,
Yep.
Yep.
it's amazing.
And Culture was a good one.
No, culture
Girl,
was
That was
crazy.
that was just
so
a
much
good
fun.
weekend. Like
yeah.
that one was
crazy.
that was like
Yeah.
10 out of 10 from Wednesday all the way until
What,
the actual party Saturday.
Yeah. That probably was deep too. I was like,
Yes, it
wow.
was. Shout out to the Culture FM team.
Yeah,
We
shout out to
love
them
working
boys
with y'all.
over there, man.
We can't wait to do it again soon,
Yeah.
please.
That brings me to my next question. Why did y'all come on pod? No, like, because it's a big team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, y'all do a lot. Production's behind the scenes, media, marketing's behind the scenes,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
But I'm here talking to y'all two today.
Yeah.
Was there a reason for that? Like, and this is really just a personal question. Like, honestly.
I think no matter what we might have said, our team would have pointed towards us anyway.
Yeah, regardless.
People like to joke and call Derek and I video vixens all the time because we're always in like
Yep.
promo videos
Yeah,
or just random videos that
cameo
people are
in something,
taking.
bro.
Like, we're out at events and stuff. So a lot of our team does not like to be behind the camera. Actually, they like to
Be in front
they
of the
don't
camera.
no they actually they don't want to be where I'm at.
Okay,
Yeah.
they prefer
Yeah,
to
they
be
prefer to be
behind the camera.
behind the camera. My bad, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like it just ended up being us.
Literally, because even in the meeting that they said that we had to do it, it was instantly like oh yeah, Derek and Bree, right? Like y'all
Yeah,
gonna go?
like
Okay, cool.
it was like no
It-
thought. It
yeah.
was just like, yep, they're doing it, and
Send
that's
them.
just
So I mean, I'm not mad at it though. So.
No,
Me
I'm not-
either.
and like, I will say that, like, is this your first time on a pod?
Yes.
Yep.
I will say, like, y'all are doing really well.
Actually, it is not our first time on a podcast. We did this in college.
Oh,
But we won't
no,
count that one.
Yeah,
So this is our first
I'm not even gonna say what it was called, so nobody can look it up. It's okay. Don't worry.
honestly
Just
it's okay.
And it's one thing I truly say that I can
man.
enjoy is that when people come on the pod, they be like, like, I would say this is my first real pod, and like, I think it's kind of crazy to think that like we be on our calls, our weekly calls, and we be just chatting, and it's like, I think we complain more than we're thankful, to be honest. But I think like for y'all to even consider us like a real pod is like,
Oh, for
like,
sure.
Oh, no,
I mean, of
definitely.
course, like not to doubt what we put out and the work that we put into this, but at the end of the day, I would be lying if I said that getting appreciated, for all that's been put into this, like it doesn't mean something,
no, for sure. No, y'all.
We checked the page out before. We're
Yeah.
like, we gotta come trim to that.
Yeah.
Like, they're
No,
official. Like
no,
this is
literally,
not
bro.
a small thing.
Had to do some research, make
Yeah,
sure
we're
the
texting each
curve
other
was
like, what you about to
talking.
wear? What you about to wear? Like,
Yeah,
we're just
no.
like, nah, we gotta make sure it looks smart.
All right, we're gonna get back to y'all. But I promise, bro. Like, I really be thinking to myself, like, I wonder if people be considering what to put on when they come to the
Oh,
podcast.
Yeah,
for
100%. What?
100%.
I told you I had to look at your clips to see what I'm coming to, so I know what the vibe is.
100%. Even up to
100%.
today, we were still asking each other like,
Yeah,
yo, you about to come trim? Like, what's
Yeah,
your
like,
vibe? Like, what's it giving?
how we? Cause yeah,
Nah,
we
y'all
on-
put
we
out
on
good
Curb
stuff for
Talk.
sure.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So now I want to get more personal with y'all. AfroPlus, AfroFest, right? August 31st, don't miss it. But the people make the business, they make the company, they make it happen. like I asked earlier, like it just happens to be us three on the curb today. But we can start with you, right? You've been doing graphics for a long time.
A long time.
You know, why did you get into graphics? When did you realize it was your passion? And yeah, we can start with those two. I'm not gonna overbear you.
I took a class my senior year of high school that was like a digital photography class.
Okay.
But the projects that we had to submit required us to do a lot of Photoshop work because, you know, we had to edit them and, you know, make them look all certain types of ways or whatever. So taking that class got me interested in just Photoshop.
Yeah.
So I started like doing little different things. I would make, that was back when Facebook was hot. Like when I was in high school, I would make little edits of like my friends and stuff and post it on Facebook and all that stuff. So that kind of got my interest started as far as like Photoshop and how it works. I realized how much it could do. So just trying different things with that. And then when I got to college, Snapchat had gotten hot.
Okay.
And then like everybody was using Snapchat filters.
Yeah.
And then I realized that you can make Snapchat filters. So I did my research on like how to get that done. And I actually started making some for like some friends. And that is kind of what jump-started like my business, I would say. But I think I realized it was my passion probably, it sounds so crazy because I've been doing it for so long, but probably close to the ending of college. And when I went to school for exercise science. So at Towson, my degree was in exercise science. I am doing nothing with that now. I went to grad school and I changed my major to digital marketing. And I think like just being in a lot of different spaces, because I was very involved in school. I was always involved in school, like from high school to college to even like where I am now. I've always been like an extracurricular girl. Like I was always doing extra stuff. So I was actually the graphic designer for Towson's CAB, which is their like campus activities board. So I think just doing all of those different things and being in a lot of different spaces that required me to continue doing that type of work made me realize how much I actually enjoyed doing it without the monetary. Yeah. And I think that to me just it kind of highlighted how much like like I actually enjoy doing this. Like if money was not a thing, money was not involved in this, like I would still be doing it. And that to me was like, okay, you like doing this, this is your passion, this is your calling, like this is what is for you. And I feel like every time I try to leave it, every time I try to take a break from it, like it just comes back to me in some way, shape or form. So I feel like just being around it all the time and actually seeing how much I enjoy doing it and seeing like the joy that my work brings to other people, it's amazing. And honestly, like I thank God for the talent that he put into me. And I thank God for the ability to be able to do these things, because I say it all the time, but like just my simple work, like when I'm doing these things, I don't think much of it. And it's so crazy because like even the festival flyer, I made that in my room, in my bed on a random like weekend, and I just sent it. But now that flyer is literally on so many celebrities' Instagram pages. And it's like to think that came from my bedroom computer, like my MacBook laptop, and now it's all over like everywhere. It's like, sometimes you just don't think about how blessed you are. And like to me, it's like, it's a small thing. Cause like I said, I made that like on the computer in my room, but like now that it's being seen everywhere and it's just rewarding. So I think just doing all these things and being a part of all these different clubs and spaces and opportunities just showed me that this is really my passion. It's really something I enjoy doing.
Yeah. And to that, I would want to say two things. For one, like, as I'm also a creative, right? And as I've been creating more and more, it highlights to me that like we really are creating this image, right? Because he was the first creator, you know? And to the second part, like a city on a hill cannot be hidden, right? Like you doing that from your bedroom highlights talent. Yeah. You know, like bonnet on, PJs on. and this is something that it's going on big name articles, it's going on big name celebrities pages, and like, it's like, you know, like that's for sure a blessing, you know? Yeah. To Derek, right? We at the beginning of the pod, you talked about how you were doing production for the festival, but you wear many hats. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And kind of wanting to get into like you being multifaceted, right? And the things that you kind of had to experience or go through kind of like through your journey that allowed you to be comfortable putting your hand in different places. But before we get there, though, as the head of production for AfroFest, how are we looking right now? You know, on the set. No, I want some critiques. How are we looking right now?
We're looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, we're good. I will say though, to those of you watching, get there early. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Just get there early.
Be timely.
Be timely, and also prepare. Like, be comfortable with your shoes and all that.
Yeah.
Just it's gonna be a long show. Yeah,
you ready to dance, be ready to have fun.
because that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Movement, enjoyment, and But definitely get there timely. This isn't one of those. Oh, I'm gonna get there at You get there. What's it called? You gonna
miss out.
don't say I ain't tell you. That's all I got. That's all I got.
But the original question was like, you being multifaceted, like, what was kind of like the upbringing of that, the origin of that, and kind of going back into like your work now with a nonprofit.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
what's the?
Oh dang, y'all.
They did their research.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on Nardwar or something. Another question. All right. In terms of like the multifaceted, the type of person I am, I just like to help wherever I can.
Yeah.
So if there's ever like a project or something that we're doing or like an event or whatever, and I can tap in, I'm gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to call myself a floater because I can almost just about do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like not
a jack of all trades as such.
I try my best. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to do that. But yeah, like so just being able to like dip my hands in different things and try different things, I guess I found what I am better at and things I'm not so better at. But still at the end of the day, I just always try to like, I guess like I said, just be everywhere.
Yeah.
It's what they say, like a blessing and a curse trying to be everywhere at one time.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just how I got here. And then you said the second part was
I like you're working out with a nonprofit, like just kind of getting into like
even
some more of what you do outside of
outside of AfroPlus. Outside of AfroPlus, like I was saying earlier, like I do throw events, throw different events here and there throughout the year. The nonprofit is the Distant Relatives Project. That nonprofit actually started by one of my uncles and my mentor. So it was 1 year. I just felt like I wasn't doing enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like I was just kind of just going with the flow, enjoying life, but I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing as a Christian, as, you know, just as a person in my community.
Yeah.
So I reached out and I joined. I've been a part of it for I think like 3-4 years now. And we try to collect clothes, toiletries, and health services, and we go to McPherson Square in DC. We meet there the second Saturday of every month, the last Saturday of every month, the last Saturday of every month. And we just give back. We give them food. They get health services there, clothes, shoes, haircuts, and all that stuff. So just like, you know, just taking time out of my Saturday just to like give back. Cause, you know, I've been blessed with what I have. So like, it's only right that I give back. And I ain't one of them. It's somewhere in the Bible that says that you're supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? So
not for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Don't
it talks about taking care of the less fortunate.
Exactly. So, you know, I just feel like that's just my part. Just take my time to do that. And then I mean, I MC, but
MC Uno.
Yeah, even how that started, that's actually a funny story. When I was in high school, somebody told me I should get into like broadcasting, like sports. And I was like, what? No. So I didn't even listen to that. Then I got to college and I went to my first ADC party. It was like an ADC MOD party. I don't even know what event it was, but whatever, I went and I heard somebody on the mic. And I was like, dang, that's cool. I want to do that. And then it kind of took off from there. I just started, you know, tapping in, listening to different MCs and just kind of taking notes on how they do things and so on and so forth. And then like kind of created my own little style of it. And, you know, here we are now. To kind of what Bree was saying, like in the beginning, I did it for so long just because it was fun. Like I didn't really care for the monetary value. I didn't really care of getting paid for it. If you asked me to do it and I had time, I was there. I'll do it for you just because like talking on the mic is mad fun, especially if you know like what to say and how to get people like, you know, up and going. It's like, it's fun. And it goes back to my point of just seeing everybody having a good time and like enjoying themselves is kind of like, oh, this lit. So that's my backstory. So
And we could also go to Diane as well. Like,
oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
so for people that are watching this, she's doing a little side thing. So talk to us, right? You talked about the origin of you going to the first event and being like, well, like this is something cool, right? You're now here with AfroFest, with AfroPlus, at the pod, right? Talking about what you have going on. So clearly, what you said back when you were 17 came to fruition.
Yeah.
True story.
I know, for real.
So how, for one, let's talk about that journey of you kind of like joining the team, but I also want to talk about your role as like stage manager, like just giving us more insight on that.
Like, okay, how I joined the team. I've been on the team for like what?
Like
3
now?
years,
Yeah.
I think.
Just turn the camera. Just turn the actual camera.
To me?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Turn the
Remember how they were saying earlier that there's people on the team who prefer to be behind the camera? I'm number one.
So I wasn't gonna have you on cam, but Shabata, I want you to chat.
Okay.
And I want the people to see you.
But
So what we're gonna do here is
Ooh, go
You want
Diane.
You want to take my seat?
Yeah.
First time
Come
ever on.
Let's go.
Diane,
Come
come on.
My lashes aren't even done, y'all.
Oh
like,
my
Bro,
God.
no, he got up on camera. You have to at least sit down for like 2 minutes. You have
So
to.
look,
at
we
least.
got two options. You can either come here with the lights and it's gonna make you look nice and well.
Or they're gonna
my
turn the
lashes
turn the
are
camera.
not
camera.
done.
You have two options. A
I
or
think
B.
this is a great one.
I
I'm
know,
not
Yeah, I'm
gonna
not
lie.
bad. It's easier. It's just a clip.
It's just a clip.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah,
Diane coming to the curb. Nice.
Sign up for this.
Go AfroPlus.
When you walk in the door, you signed up. Yeah.
This is also the first time all season. The first time that I've sat behind the set on Curb
Hey.
East.
Wow.
So
This
I
is
feel at home.
I'm so shocked.
Answer quickly so you can answer
Let's
quickly.
What's
do
the
this.
question?
So
how did I?
How you joined?
Yeah, your origin
and
story.
your role
Um,
as stage manager.
Okay, my role as stage manager. I work right alongside Derek. Funny enough, when I joined the team, I literally was Derek's employee. That's what I used to call him. I was his employee, but like as stage manager, any and everything that touches the stage, whether it be a human or an object, all of that comes through me. Like, so working with the artists, working alongside Derek with like the run of show and all that stuff. That's kind of what I'm doing. As for joining AfroPlus, I actually started as like a volunteer, like for Heatwave.
Yeah.
and I don't mean to cut you off, but
Uh-huh.
like Bree said something earlier about when you do something for free and you can find joy in it, there's something there, right? And I just
Yeah.
wanted to chime in before you continued your story. That's all.
So to bounce off of what you actually said, I feel like I always had like a knack for like just creativity.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing in particular. Kind of like what Derek and Brianna were saying, like almost being like a jack of all trades, like being very multifaceted, like being able to just pick up like random little things. I feel like I've always had like a knack for it. So whether it be event planning or creative directing or marketing or like whatever, like it just always kind of came naturally to me, even though that's not what I did in school. But so I was on ADC board, and I feel like through that, people were just like, oh no, like she kind of be eating when she be doing some of her little ideas or whatever. And from there, that's how Brianna actually like kind of volunteered me to be like a volunteer for a Heatwave. And then I guess I went to Heatwave. I did my little 1-2, I ate or whatever. And then when they were doing Lagos Island or like just moving forward with like the brand and rebranding and all that stuff, they were like, hey girl, like, do you want to come join us? And I was like, oh my God, like, why not? And so now here I am. I started as talent outreach officer, which is basically stage manager, but just for our smaller events.
Yeah.
And now I'm stage manager. So it's kind of funny because when all of this first started, like, I was like, dang, I went from being Derek's employee to like his right-hand man. Like, that's so cool. But yeah.
Big dog Diane.
Are we done?
Hey, stay.
These lights are bright. Good
I
God.
told you.
No,
I have an
facts.
astigmatism. This is not good.
All right, we can switch.
Yay.
Shout out Diane, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Job well done. Job well done.
And we're back. Wow. Great pod. Great
No, for
pod.
sure.
I think I'm really excited to see how this goes. You know,
Me too.
I'm excited to
Yeah, you and me
see,
both.
like, from understanding more about what was put into this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see the outcome, right? Because even, and as a creative, you know, like, and throughout the events, y'all know, like, something's always going to happen, right?
For sure.
But all we see is what actually happens,
Yeah.
right? So everything still looks so intentional.
That's a good point because, sorry, I mean to
Nah,
cut you
go.
off, but I was going to say, like, to the stuff that happens behind the scenes, like, there have been so many events where when I tell you stuff has gone left, I mean, like,
Very
left.
left.
And then, like, we'll get feedback, we'll talk to people afterwards, and they'll say, oh, I didn't notice that this and this, this and this. But to us, it's like, bro, like, this is a shit show. Like, it's over. We're
Yeah.
cooked.
Yep.
But to everybody else, it's like, nah, we didn't notice that. This was great. But that's when, like, at least for me, it's when I realized, like, this is their first time seeing it. We've seen it
Yeah.
a million times. So, of course, when we see little things here and there, we see something that's gone awry, we're going to be like, oh, my goodness. But to them, they're seeing it. They're like, oh, my gosh, this is lit. So,
Facts.
yeah, I just want to just jump on it real quick for you. Yeah.
And I just want to say, like, don't apologize. I'm interviewing y'all.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think what y'all are doing here is really impactful. You know, and I've seen a lot of creatives come in and out of the DMV,
Yeah.
right? And like, I really think that this could really be the one. You know,
Amen.
like, you know, and
Man,
like,
nah, for real.
one thing that God's kind of teaching me in the season of my life is like moving by faith, right? So this will be the one, you know? And I hope everyone out there that watches this, you have a ticket. You know, I hope
too.
that
Me too.
I hope you have a ticket. I hope you follow the page. You know what I'm saying? I hope you stay in tune with everything that they have coming forward, right? Because if we can do a pod if we can do a festival, if they can do a festival, starting at March and it basically airing before September, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
it sounds
scared.
crazy.
It
It definitely
definitely
sounds
sounds
crazy.
crazy.
Stuff is going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like, we will see great things.
Yeah,
We will
nah,
see
for
great
sure.
things.
Definitely will, man.
To close the pod, right? These are like the closing 3 questions. So
Okay.
to Diane's question earlier, this is the only thing that I try to ask every time.
Okay.
What would y'all say to younger you, right?
Dang.
Reflecting on where you are now, what would you leave with your younger self that you can pick any point that kind of needed it the most, but what would you tell them?
Ooh, what would I tell my younger self? Dang, this is a hard question.
Yeah, it's really hard. I'm trying to think myself. What would
I
tell
think I would tell my younger self, you're right where you need to be. I think oftentimes in life we get confused. We don't know if like what we're doing is what we should be doing. We
Yeah.
don't know if like we're in the right field and all that stuff. We have a lot of twists and turns on our journey. And like I was saying, even like with my schooling journey, I had a lot of twists and turns. Like I started with exercise science, I ended with marketing, but now where I am in life, I feel like everything that I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm right where I need to be. So I think that's what I would tell my younger self. Like, you are where you need to be. This is for you. And it did not pass me, and it has not passed me yet. So I know it is for me.
Amen.
Amen to that for sure. Dang, this definitely is a really good question. I won't lie. I guess I would say, because the first thing that just popped into my head, is it's okay to fear failure. For a long time, like even coming up, like I think that was like one of my biggest things. Like I didn't want to be a failure. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just didn't want to, like, especially like coming from an African household, you don't want to disappoint your parents.
Yeah.
You know, they want you to be a lawyer, a doctor. I got my bachelor's in marketing. Then I went to grad school, but whatever. But you know, I didn't go to doctor, didn't go to lawyer, engineer, didn't do none of that. So it was definitely like coming up as a kid, like they try to push that on you, and like I just didn't want to be a failure to them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I would tell myself like, don't be afraid of that, because at the end of the day, like nothing's really a failure. It's just a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And when you take that lesson, you learn what you need to learn from it, and you adapt it moving forward so you don't make it again.
Yeah.
And then you grow and you get better, and you just, develop more and more and more. So that's what I tell my young self. Yeah.
Diane, I know that you've withered your way back there. You're not exempt. Please grab that microphone and
Message for my younger self.
yes.
I think I would tell young Diane that you take up so much space. Like, the amount of space that you take up is immeasurable. And I think that's my biggest message to younger me, just because I feel like through so many seasons of my younger self, I felt like I just didn't see what my purpose was. I didn't feel like nothing I did was really amounting to anything. And kind of seeing where I am today, whether that be in my career or with what we're doing with AfroPlus, it's like, no, like every step that you've taken so far has brought you to like a greater height, and you're only gonna go higher. Like,
Amen.
Amen.
so it's like, don't think of yourself small. Like, you're literally the giganticest thing ever.
What's something that you hope for future you?
Ooh.
Dang, these some quick hard hitters. Yeah.
Dang, I gotta think about this one. I'm not gonna lie. Something that I hope for future me.
Okay. I think I got, it's pretty basic. I ain't gonna lie, but I would just say continued growth.
Yeah.
Just to continue growing and excelling in whatever I'm doing, whether it's this, like Diane was saying, whether it's this or a career or just anything in general, just life in itself, just continuing to grow, continue to develop, and just continuing to like just see where Derek ends up. Like
Yeah.
to see what Derek can become and see what Derek can fulfill at the end of the day. So yeah, quick and simple.
I think I would say for my future self, this might also seem basic, but honestly, to just be happy. Like wherever
Yeah.
I find myself in life, wherever my path takes me, I really hope it ends with happiness and
Yeah.
it leads to
That's
happiness, because I don't know where future me is going to go. I don't
Yeah.
know, what's going to happen to me in the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. I am hopeful for all good things, but
Yeah.
the one thing I genuinely hope for myself, no matter what twists and turns my life takes, is to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I would say for my future self, my biggest piece of advice. Oh, wait, that's not the question. What's the question?
What do you hope for?
What do I hope for?
Yeah.
Okay. I say what I would hope for my future self is to better understand that there is no real end goal, and the experience is actually in the journey. Because I feel like I have a bad habit of achieving something, and then once I achieve it, I feel like I didn't do anything, because
Yeah.
the goalpost is always moving.
Yeah.
And so if I keep on living life like this, like I'm gonna find myself laying on my deathbed and feeling like my life didn't amount to anything, but like my journey had so much beauty in it. And I think that's what I really want to be able to learn how to really sit in.
Nice.
That
That was a
actually-
good one.
Yeah, that really was
yeah,
good.
that was
Not gonna
nice.
lie.
Y'all dropping gems.
Last question. Who are two people that y'all want to see come sit on the curb?
Who are two people that I want to come see sit on the curb? Let me think. I'm trying to like balance it and think of a guy and a girl.
I don't even know. Hold up.
Okay, I think I got my two. The first person I would say is Kariatu.
Okay.
She is a therapist. She's just an all-around good person, honestly, and I feel like she would be great for something like this. She is a great conversationalist.
Okay.
You said you like conversationalists.
Yeah.
She's great at what she does. She had a lot of brands, and she's been tapped in with a lot of different things. I think she would give a lot of good words to... Yeah, you might want to write that down. I feel like she would give a lot of good words to people that are watching. And for the guy, I'm gonna say Toby Drills, actually. He's one of my favorite local musicians.
Okay.
And he's also going to be at the festival. If you guys are interested in, hearing his music, he'll be performing at the festival. I think he's great at what he does, but I feel like not enough people know him. And I feel like any opportunity to get more people to experience the work that he does, and the music that he makes, and the sounds that he produces would be great for him, honestly. And I would love to hear what he has to say. So yeah, I would say those two.
We had Curious on the pod.
You did?
Yes, that's why I was like, that's why I put my phone out. I had to double check. Yeah, we did.
When was this?
3 years ago.
You said 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Whoa. So do I need to like do a redo?
Yeah.
No, I think.
Wow, I actually did not know that.
Yeah, we're also priding ourselves on like trying to bring people back. So to McPaul and Uriel, when you watch this and listen to this,
yes, bring her back.
Yeah,
she's more developed now.
Yes, and we thank God for you.
Exactly.
Y'all might have to come back to me because I'm trying to think, and I got one right. I'm gonna say my little brother, Young Theory.
Young Theory.
That's your blood brother?
Yeah.
No O2
And
Y.
that's why I say y'all should bring him, because like a lot of people don't know that. Well, I mean, people are surprised when they find out that we're blood, but same mom, same dad, same everything. It's because like, I don't want to say our paths are different. We had similar paths, but I'll let him come tell y'all that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that like, that shocked you is why y'all should. Because he definitely has a story to tell, and it's like, I was there, so I saw it, but for him to tell it is definitely like, it's interesting. It's very like, it is, a little inspirational. He's younger than me, but I definitely look up to him and like just how, we
love that. We love that.
Just how he moves and he carries himself. So definitely him. And then second person, I'm not gonna lie, I don't. That gotta come back to me. I'm still thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Okay, I don't have two people. And I technically don't have one person, but just follow me, right? Because I've seen like clips of your podcast and stuff like that, and like the little think pieces that y'all be sharing and stuff. And I feel like something cool to watch is if y'all, because all of y'all have graduated college, right? Correct. You guys should have like an episode with like high school seniors and like do like a perspective kind of episode where, because I feel like growing up in PG/MoCo or whatever, like I feel like the way we grew up versus how they grew up is so different, and like our opinions on things are so different. Like the culture is so different, and I just feel like with the little clips that I be seeing y'all do like that, I just feel like that'd be so hilarious. But I couldn't think of like a specific person because when you first asked the question, the first person that came to mind was Drewski, but I was like, are we being real? Like, and then you said curiosity. I was like, those kind of people. Like,
no, I think at the same time, it's whoever y'all, you know what I'm saying? Whoever y'all think of, like, no ceiling is too high. I would say. But I really do like that idea though.
Yeah, like
that was a good idea.
Know,
That would be tough.
Like,
that would be tough.
I think another thing that I thought of was, was this Nameka's podcast? The podcast, I don't know, that one podcast that your class had in the garage.
Ose's. It was Ose's pod. Yeah.
Like seeing that to like where y'all are now in life, I'm just sure like the way y'all think is probably so different. And to see it like just lined up, I just feel like that'd be a good watch.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
For sure.
Solid idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't come back. I thought I was gonna come up with one, but I couldn't. So I'm just sticking with my one for now. Yeah.
All right, bet that. Great pod. I actually don't know how long this pod was. I'm not gonna
Me
lie.
either. It just felt like a conversation.
It felt
I'm
so
not gonna
natural.
lie.
Like
Literally.
no, y'all thing over here, man.
Oh,
like-
I got a person.
Okay.
Tosin Ade.
Yo, you know, stop. Because I was there gonna say that, but I was like, does Tosin even have like
She needs to sit. in
what?
this
And
chair.
she's so
Yeah.
funny.
No, she's
very
hilarious. No,
funny.
you will have a time with Tosin. I
She's very
promise you.
funny.
Okay.
Great designer.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. You know someone else?
Designer as in
Michael.
graphic clothes.
No, like clothes. Yeah. Very
We should
good
bring
seamstress.
Michael here.
Yes.
He's
You can
so-
even do them together.
He's
Yeah.
such a
If you get them together-
personality.
You said Tosin and who?
Mike.
Michael.
Mike.
Listen here, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. But he wears so many hats. You can ask him almost anything. to be
Yeah,
honest.
literally.
But yeah, Tosin and Mike, they would be good.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
That's I was literally gonna say that's crazy. You gotta get out of my head, bro. Chill.
With that being said, man, nothing but good vibes.
Sure.
You know, some reflection, some good conversation. But I think the biggest thing that I want us to take from this pod is like we're trying our best to do our best, and we're doing great.
Amen.
You
Amen
know,
to that.
from my end to y'all, you know, from y'all end to me, you know, like a positive, good energy, you know, even coursing Diane to come over here and sit down and talk, like, you know, good episode. And I hope you made it this far. If you did, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all the great things. But
All of that.
with
All of
that
it.
being said, thank you for sitting on the curb with me today.
For sure.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
And
you
we
for
are
having
out.
us, man. Big ups to the curb, man. Shout out to
That
the
was
curb.
great.
All right, bet.
No, that was beautiful.
Sitting on the curb. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds nice.
I like that.
Literally, the name comes from we went to Flowers.